Hi, I am Rachel the Great. Last night I had a dream that I was taking a train from Shimoda, Japan to the Narita airport in Tokyo. In the dream, the first leg of the journey went well. I got onto the train, and at some point in that journey, I took somebody's advice for something. I don't exactly remember, but I got off of the train. And I started reading a very important newspaper article. And even though I'd like to consider myself a reasonably fast reader, I'm not. Am I able to read a complete newspaper article in a dream faster than it takes a train to take on new passengers and start moving again? Absolutely not. So I missed the train and I had to urgently get to the Narita airport. No idea why. I just had to be there. I had to be there because if it's the same kind of dreams I usually have, I guess the fate of the world somehow must have depended on it. Oh yeah, I have those dreams. So I am milling around trying to figure out how to continue my journey. But there are no other trains for that evening, and I run across an amazingly tall and amazingly elasticy drag queen. And this drag queen is super sweet. There is no judgment involved in their offer for help, but they are all like, "Oh, honey, let's get you where you need to go. Let's do this." So what ended up happening next in the dream is this drag queen latches themselves, both hands and both feet, onto some guardrail structure on either side of the railroad tracks. And she starts pulling back and pulling back and pulling back and pulling back, and I am instructed to lean against the beautiful, amazing, and super stretchy drag queen as she catapults me forward at a speed that will either catch the train or surpass the train. And she wraps around me too after letting go to sort of protect me as we're going at such an incredible speed, and I am but a not very stretchy mortal me. And we arc over the top of that train, and we're able to land on it, get into it. Again, this is the part where dreams start to fade. But anyway, she got me on the train to get to where I needed to go. And then I was at the airport. And where I was heading from there, I have no idea. And that's one of the better versions of that dream that I've had so far. And I think part of the reason that I end up revisiting that dream periodically is in 2005, I moved from Manhattan, Kansas to Shimoda, Japan. I was getting ready to start a career as a Japanese English teacher, basically. And I horribly misremembered the instructions that the husband of the person that I would be working for gave me as to which stop to listen to. And Shimoda, Japan, on the Shizuoka Peninsula is the last stop. Well, no, it's the next to last stop. So it was very late when I got to that point in the train line, and I did know how to ask somebody if it was going to be the right stop, but I didn't have the courage to ask anybody if it was going to be the right stop. So we went from the right stop to the wrong stop over an hour away, to the right stop, to the wrong stop, to the right stop, to the wrong stop, and then the train line shut down for the evening. So I had to call the husband of my new employer and get picked up from the wrong station. Understandably, he was quite upset. And we learned a lot that day, and we kept learning a lot. And I don't know why over a decade later, that train station situation still sits heavy in the coding of my psyche. But it produces dreams that allow me to meet super stretchy drag queens. So I guess it's an upside. And I tossed and turned a lot last night too. I woke up feeling just about every inch of my 44-year-old self. Yeah. And so today is desiring a little bit of momentum and a little bit of extra pain relief. I have done some of my stretches. I need to do the rest of them. And my sitting existence is extremely and especially brought to you today by my back support pillow. Just a regular camping pillow that happens to fit really well behind my low back, because guess who has L5 disc issues? It's me. Yup, it's me. So let's see what we can do to get this day to go a little bit further. Maybe a little bit shinier than how it started. Although having told that story, I think I'm finding myself in a much better mood than how it began. Thank you all for being a part of this day. I enjoyed talking to you. And once again, I am Rachel the Great.